Hey, what's up guys, Leather here. So inside of today's video we'll take a look at the newest fire attack agent in the Zone 0, Evelyn. So in the 1.5 story, after you do the story, there's an option to play her. So it's kind of an early testings type. They gave us free access in the event and we can see all the details except for a W engine. Except for that, we can pretty much look at everything we need to take a look at. So let's take a look at it. I'll be showing you how you can play her and all the best teams, best builds and weapon options, everything. So first of all, let's go through her kit pretty much. Then we'll talk about the rest.
I'll protect you from any.
So she is fire attack agent, attack type, scaling on crit and attack, the normal stuff for typical DPS. So her passive, let's talk about the core passive first, then we'll take a look at the normal skills. She gets 25% crit rate for free when she is in her binding seal state, which is pretty much very easy. You will be in this state for almost 100% of the time. So this is a permanent 25% crit rate buff. She also she also has a lot of invincibility during her attacks and stuff, so that's pretty nice experience to play the character, right? So yeah, the 25% permanent crit rate, that's very nice. So the second passive that comes here is when you have a stun or support character in your team. So that's typical. Any team, in every team will have one stun or support character, right? So that's pretty much all the time, right? You are not gonna have 3 attack character or no stun or no support character in this team. So that's not reality, right? So here, when you get a stun or support character in the team, Evelyn's chain attack and ultimate damage will increase by 30%. When Evelyn's crit rate is above 80%. So she's like Miyavi. You need 80% crit rate to meet the requirement. Otherwise, the buff will be not the next buff will not be activated. The damage multiplier for a chain attack and ultimate damage will be increased to 125% of the original damage. So this is a must for her. You need 80% crit rate, like no matter what, you have to get 80% crit rate. You keep that in mind. So 80% crit rate is a must, but after that build whatever you want. So 80% crit rate is the baseline for her. That's needed, must. So with that established, let's talk about the rest of the kit. So this is a lot of this is a too much to complicated here to explain with all the complicated names and stuff. So I'll just show you instead of yapping. So let's just go through the important stuff are the basic attack pretty much, kind of, and special attack and ultimate. These two aren't really that important. If you want to level up, just do these three, and these can be left at level 6. So yeah, let's go through the kit
Preparing to move out.
in real combat. So
Protect
here,
the ally.
as you can see on the top left, she has 3 bars that she can fill up with the whole bar. When you fight, you will get that charge. It will fill up the bar, and when you get that have more than 50% of the bar filled up, you can hold the basic attack to perform an attack like this, and that will deal damage and you will get 1 charge. So keep doing this. After you get 3 charge, I'll tell the next thing after that. Yes, this is the second charge. Okay, second charge. So let's say I have 2 charges now, right? So right after I do the next hold attack, it will immediately do the attack that I get for holding at 3 of the charges. So as you can see, I'll do that, and after that, this is the main attack of after you get 3 of the charges, right? So that's basically it for that gauge bar, right? So if you didn't understand, one more time, you fill up that bar, you hold basic attack, you get 3 stacks, and you hold the attack, and it will do more damage. That's as simple as that.
That was smooth.
As simple as that. It's very simple. You do this, it will do this, 1 charge and all that stuff. When you do the skill, you get some invincibility and stuff, and it will give you some more of that. More of that thing you need to build up that more bars. I'm saying bars because it's easier to understand instead of the complicated names, right? and that's basically it. You do 3 and you keep doing it over and over again. So and now the ultimate, right? The ultimate will permanently buff you throughout the entire battle. So as you can see right now, I have two of the stacks. After I do the ultimate, I'll get one stack and something will happen. So let's take a look at that.
Your
I do the
journey
ultimate,
ends with me.
I get one stacks, right? And she removed her jacket and she'll do just 2 more damage. So now she got one stack. I do this attack,
Fight together.
but as you can see, I did not go down to 0. Instead, I get down to 1. So permanently throughout the entire battle now, I'll always be down at 1 when I do the attack. So now I don't need 3 stacks anymore. I only need 2 permanently. That's very, very nice. You can already imagine how nice that is. And I do this and immediately get into the next attack like this, that deals more damage. So that's basically it for her kit. You also have Astraya in the team. This is basically her patient for teammate as well as lighter. We'll talk about that more in the team section. But yeah, you also have a lot of vulnerability, like invulnerability and invincibility in her attacks. That's pretty nice. So like when you cast the skill and stuff, you don't get hit, and you have also damage reduction. So this is basically the kit and all that stuff. Not really complicated. If you have any questions about it, just ask me in the comments and I'll answer them. So now with that being said, let's talk about drive discs and W engines. That's pretty much her for the playstyle. I tried to explain as much as I could in a short time. So yeah, let's talk about drive discs now. Let's go here and take a look at the drive discs that are available for her. There are no drive discs that are made for her kind of stuff like Miyavi or something, and supports or something like you may already know this set is made for Miyavi, this set is made for the supports, right? There's no made sets for Astraya, sorry, not Astraya, Evelyn yet, but there might be something coming in the future. I'm not sure what will happen, but we'll have to see. I don't know. So pretty much right now the best sets that you can use are this one, Inferno Metal, 20%, 10% fire damage at 2 piece, and 28% crit rate buff if you hit a burning target for 8 seconds. This set is pretty nice. 28% crit rate is a lot. You can pretty much forget about maxing out the crit rate buff. You can just get 60% and the rest will come from here. So yeah, and you can use crit damage body with it as well, as if you are also pulling for the W engine and stuff. So yeah, you can use on next options that you have is Harmon Punk. This one is pretty nice too. It gives a lot of attack, and you can also use the Woodpecker 4 piece. This is also pretty nice. Keep in mind, if you use other options, you should use the 2 piece crit rate, or if you use this 4 piece, the other options can be anything up to crit damage or attack or anything. You can also use the fire damage bonus. So that's pretty much, use whatever you have, whichever has better substats. Keep in mind, one crit rate 2 piece must be there if you are having trouble getting the 80% crit rate. So that's that. So for main stats, at number 4 you will use crit rate, of course, because he needs 80% crit rate. If you have enough, you can use crit damage. That's pretty simple. The here fire damage bonus, nothing really comes close to fire damage bonus. Only attack can be used, but if you have better substats on attack, that's can be fine, but fire is typically better. And always use attack main stat here. That's pretty much it. On substats, you want crit rate, crit damage. Next good options can be attack percentage, and that's about it, and pen ratio, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it. Let's talk about W engines now. Let's go here and talk about W engines. So she has a pretty good F2P options as well. I'll talk about it right now. Wait, hold up. Okay, let's go here.
We just got a new batch of products in.
Let's sort by attack and let's go. S and A, B rank. B ones aren't really that good. So yeah, let's see. So let's talk about her signature first, which isn't available right now, but I'll talk about it anyway. Her signature gives 24% crit rate with 50% crit damage on the passive with more fire damage bonus and fire raise or something. It's pretty good. Obviously best for her if you are pulling for it. It's pretty nice.
Having trouble deciding
But
what
yeah,
to
if
buy?
you want
I can always
her
give
to
you
be
some tips.
more like feel nice type, more numbers, you can get it, but the free options aren't really that bad. So the next good options can be any of the crit rate ones will be good for her. This is the soldier reliever one. This one is also pretty good, but no crit here. So yeah, this is the attack one. You can get this one too. All the crit ones, Elend's one and this one. J. Who is it for? I forgot the character. Okay, Nekomata from the standard. If you have
What
this
to
one, this one is
buy?
also pretty
I
good.
can always give you some tips.
And yeah, and the three options that I was talking about, we got this one in an event. Market or desire or something. This one we got in the event. You can freely S5 it or something. So yeah, this one is also pretty good. It also gives crit rate. So those are pretty much the options. You can also use the battle pass one. I think this one is the battle pass one. You can also use the battle pass one. If this one or this one are the free option, this is the free option. This is the
Having
battle pass
trouble
option.
deciding what to buy? I can always give you some
And you can
tips.
also get any of these three, Nekomatas one or soldier levels one. If you have them from the standard, they are pretty good. And if you have the Ellen's one, you can also use that one. That's pretty good. You will get this extra 10% crit rate, which is pretty nice. So that's about it.
Catch you again soon.
In terms
With a
of
new
teams,
stock and all
Eradicate
the
all
best
the
team,
evil.
her best in slot team will be Lighter
I'm here, so
and
I
Astra
gotta
Yao.
think.
This is the best team. The close second after Astra in her slot will only be Caesar if you prefer the shield over the chain attack buff, but the chain attack buff will typically do more damage and everything. She can heal as well, so yeah. The lion
What's the
lighter
Prince
gives
card?
stuns a lot. Like this is a burst stunner. You can get a lot of the days buff in a short amount of time. He also gives fire damage bonus or resistance or something. I forgot what was it. I forgot what was it. Yeah, ice resin fire race. Yeah, okay.
I'm here,
So
so I gotta.
him and Astraya is the best team. If you don't have them, so let's say you don't have Astraya or something, you can, if you have Caesar, you can use Caesar. If you don't have her either, you can use Lucy.
day, Proxy.
She's a nice alternative for the support slot. Also, she's also nice, Rina.
Yes.
Now let's talk about if you don't have
What's
light
yours?
replacements. So you can use
Hey, don't look
Colada.
down on me.
Colada is pretty nice. She's also a burst type stunner. She can stun a lot. So
I'm here, so
the
I
damage
gotta.
won't be as good as a lighter, but Colada is pretty
You
good.
wanna
She's
test my
free
hammer?
too. She's standard character, so if you ever you can use her. Other than that, there aren't really that many options. Ching is pretty nice overall, but wouldn't really feel as good as a lighter. So yeah, that's about that. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hope this video was helpful. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe and bye.